Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is going to be about the 10 ways that can make your life so much easier. So with that being said, let's get into the video. The first one is to spend at least 10 minutes tidying up your house. This is going to make your life easier because when you see clothes on the floor, throw them in the hamper. When you see dishes in the sink, do them really quick. If there's bad food in the fridge, throw it out. Take the trash out if it's full. Just little things that can sprucing up your house without doing a deep clean. Now, when the deep cleaning does start, maybe you do your deep cleaning on the weekend, it will be less of a hassle to clean because you've been keeping up with things daily. So it makes your cleaning schedule a lot easier, which at the end of the day, it can make your life easier. Number 2 is to forget about what others are doing or what others are wearing. Who cares what everyone else is doing right now? What you need to do is focus on yourself. And the minute you start focusing on yourself is when life starts to get easier. And when I realized this step and when I realized that, all right, I am so sick and tired of trying to impress everybody or trying to do things what everyone else is doing, blah, 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 wear what everyone else is wearing. The minute I started to focus on myself, things started to fall into my lap, like finding an apartment, getting a new vehicle, moving in with my boyfriend. Just like little things like this can fall into your lap when you just focus on yourself and block all of the other noise out. 3 is just to have a few goals. Do not overload your goal list, because when you overload your goal list, you get discouraged, which can make you feel anxious and have anxiety, which can make your life not so easy. So when I always set up my goal list, I have it right on the desktop, and I always only do 4 goals for the year. Sometimes I will do 7 if they are realistic goals. But most of the time I only do 4, and I try to make them realistic as possible so I know that I can accomplish them and continue on with more goals. This way it makes my life easier because I know that I'm getting things done, important things done I should say, and I'm not wasting my time on things that shouldn't really need to get done. So if your goal list is more than 10 to 20 goals, maybe it's time to cut down to 4 or 7, and you will realize how much easier life gets when your goals are a little bit more simplified. 4 is to try new things and accept disappointment along the way. Once when you accept that not everything is going to go your way, that's when you realize that life is not perfect. You're not perfect. No one's perfect. Along with accepting disappointments, you have to try new things. If you do not try new things because you are afraid to fail, then you're not going to live your life. I was terrified to sign up for an online bank. I always thought that I needed to go to a branch and have that little security of me being able to go there and get my money. It took forever for my boyfriend to finally convince me to get Ally Bank, and like an all online bank. And I'm happy that I did, because one, there was no disappointments at the end when I was just building up like negativity, thinking like, well, what if they just keep my money and run with it, or you know, silly things like that. I was building up a horror story in my head when it didn't even happen. All that happened is that I save more money and make more money, with the interest rate being 10 times higher than my credit union that I had back at home. So again, you have to try new things in order to live, and you have to accept disappointments in order to live as well. 5 is to create a on the regular grocery list. I created this a month ago because I noticed that every time we would go grocery shopping once a month, we would forget our main thing that we always needed, whether it was lettuce, whether it was bread, or whatever we get that's our main things. Like mostly vegetables because we are vegan. What we put on the list was all miscellaneous things that we wanted to try, when really we forgot our main culprits that keep us happy and keep us going for the day, like our fuel. So creating this on the reg grocery list, so I have it on my phone, and that basically consists of everything that we eat each month, such as lettuce, spinach, kale, carrots, apples, oranges, grapes. And now I'm trying to remember the list without looking at it. What else is there? Frozen strawberries, because they are a lot cheaper. We always get frozen strawberries. I make smoothies with those every week. Bananas, we eat bananas every week. So those are things that are on the reg. Now, what we do is we always take that list with us, so it saves us so much time. It cuts our grocery time in half actually. And we add 4 items that we've been wanting to try, such as a vegan ice cream or cookies or any kind of miscellaneous junk. I get 2, he gets 2, and that's just how we do it. Sometimes we only do 1, but most of the time we just want to try new things, like whether it's like vegan chips or stuff like that. So that has saved us so much time along with money. So if we come home and we forgot something that we really need, then we have to go back out, waste money on gas, go back into the store, then they don't have the lettuce that we needed because it was sold out already. Then we grab something that's a little bit more pricey. So it just saves us so much time and money. And in the long run, it makes life easier. I think with us going grocery shopping, it only takes us a good like 10 to 12 minutes now, which is by far my favorite thing because I rather spend my extra time either watching a movie or editing my videos for my channel and not looking around the grocery store for a good half hour for lettuce or basic things. 6, be grateful. Be grateful for the fact that you are able to wake up each morning and do whatever the heck you want to do. Be grateful that you can go in your car and drive to anywhere. Even though there's a pandemic, you can go for a ride. We go for rides all the time. Be grateful that your mom and dad are still around if they are. Be grateful that you have a niece and nephew. Just be grateful for the life that you have because there's someone out there in the world that wishes they could have what you had. And I'm not talking about the materialistic side of this. I'm talking about the basics. Your basic things that you do every day, be grateful for it. I am so grateful that I'm able to be here with my boyfriend, even though sometimes we don't get along because we are very different when it comes to our lifestyles. But I'm grateful that I have him as my best friend and my partner in crime. I'm grateful for my sisters, all 4 of them, my niece and nephew. They bring so much happiness. I talk to them every day. My mother. There's just so many things that I'm grateful for that I didn't see when I was younger, but I'm appreciating it more and more now as I get older. And you're probably thinking, all right, we get it, Kara. Be grateful. What does this have to do with making your life easy? This can make your life easy because you're not going to feel the need to go find happiness. You're not going to constantly think like, what can make me happy? That's why it makes your life easier if you are more grateful this very moment than years from now. 7, make quick decisions. Things where it's like, all right, what cereal should we eat this week? Should it be Captain Crunch? Should it be Reese's? Or should it be Special? Whatever it is. And you're contemplating on what cereal to get for this week for a good 15 to 20 minutes. And then you leave the aisle. And then you go back to the cereal aisle and you're looking at the box you got. And I'm like, no, not this one. This one. Just make a quick decision, get in and out of that store. Maybe the following week, try a different cereal that you wanted to try, when you were contemplating. And that's a big problem in the US is that we do have way too many options when it comes to certain things. And that's what causes all of us to second guess ourselves. So learning how to make a quick decision can make your life easier. I learned this with my boyfriend. He goes in the store with a mission. If we have to go to CVS and get like, I don't know, say we have to go get peroxide. He goes in the store, he'll see peroxide, he'll grab the generic brand because he knows it's the cheapest, and he'll walk out. He will not sit there contemplating, looking at the ingredients on which one's different. He grabs it and goes. His thing is that he loves to be in and out of stores. He does not like stores. And now I'm beginning to be the same way. And like I've been saying, this makes life easier because you're saving time and you're probably also saving money when you think fast on silly little things like that. Like you shouldn't be making life and death decisions at the Dunkin' Donuts drive-thru on do you want a latte or do you just want a regular coffee? Just choose one. It's not the end of the world if you get this one and you don't like it. The next time, get the other one. 8, let the other person be right. I don't know about you guys, but I have learned my lesson with this one. I rather be happy than right half the time. I used to try to defend myself a lot at my old job with why I'm vegan and why I'm a minimalist. And to be honest with you, it was such a waste of my time trying to explain to these people on why I chose this lifestyle when all they wanted to do was put it down. So towards the end, when I was ready to leave, people would say stupid things about being vegan and that plants have feelings too and blah, blah, blah. I let them be right. I let them be right because I rather be happy than right. I rather be happy than argue with someone that just seems to know it all. And you guys know, when someone already knows it all, then there's no teaching that person because they think they already know it all. So those kind of people will meet their match one day. You're better off just doing your own thing and being happy, and this can make life easier because you avoid arguments, and that's something that I cannot stand till this day. I hate arguing. I hate disagreeing with other people because some people just don't get that everyone has their own opinion. 9, set a timer for social media. What I mean by this is give yourself a good 15 minutes on Instagram, maybe 15 minutes on Facebook, whatever platform that you love to go on. The reason why this can make your life easier is because you're not wasting your valuable time or your hours just scrolling and scrolling. So if you give yourself a good 10 minutes, check in with everybody, like some photos, and continue on with your day. You need to realize that you have control over what you watch and what you consume. And the last one, number 10, is to spend some time alone. This is by far my favorite one and one of the most best lessons I've ever learned in my life. So back in the day, I never spent time with myself. And this is where life wasn't as easy because I was a little bit of a copycat of everybody else. So I was a mix of this friend and this friend and that friend. And by the time that I was alone, I didn't know who I was or what I liked or, you know, what I wanted to do with my life. When I pushed away my friends, which I will talk about that in a separate video because it's pretty long. But when I pushed away my friends, I realized that I don't like clubbing. I just like getting ready for the clubs, but I don't like clubbing. I don't like listening to hip hop all the time. I like to listen to lo-fi and spa music and trip hop and like different kind of genres. Not just that. I don't like wearing tight clothes. I like to be comfortable. I don't like a messy room, and so on and so forth. The list just started growing, and I finally realized at the end on who I was and what my purpose is in life. So there's like certain things that I would love to do that I know now that I didn't know before because there was so many friends and so many things clouding my thoughts because I never was able to sit down and just be in my own thoughts. Now, if you are afraid to be alone because you feel like you're gonna die alone, that's not the case, you guys. If you spend at least an hour or two a day just by yourself, no phone, no nothing, maybe write in a journal of how you're feeling, you will get to know yourself. But anyways, you guys, I hoped you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you in the next one.